Hey guys, hope you're all well. So the footage you've just seen is the first part of the video. It's the static stuff. No, there is more. I'm like super ill at the minute. I've got flu. There is more to the video. I just want to explain some at first and show you. So basically, last night it was 15, 16 minutes past one. I'm laying in bed. I've got me mobile phone on the table at the side of my bed, so I'm like looking at it, watching something, and I seen two big objects shoot across the house, and they was really big to the point where it actually blocked some a bit of light coming in. It blocked it. So I originally thought I was like tripping. Looked at the backyard camera, the one out there, and it caught it. So I'm kind of just going to show it you on this, and then it'll just be like a voiceover, just explaining something. So let me find it. So this happened. So you might just have to wait a minute. It actually happens at you're watching this part of the. Let me turn that off. You're watching this part of the screen. It's about. I might fast forward this, but just keep watching there. Yeah, I'm super ill. I'm like full of flu. Right, it comes up about 5 seconds past the 16 minute mark, and you see the two things here. There they go. They've just shot past. Hopefully, the camera saw them. So I'm just showing you that there was actually on the footage. That's the security footage. You can scroll forward, scroll back. So I'm gonna go on computer now and kind of explain things. Right. So this is just normal speed now. Pay attention, where you've just seen above the house. Now I want for just quickly, like you just seen what looked like mist, but a few frames of that you actually see not a round object, but like I suppose you'd say tic tac, but the what like you see the mist coming off it. That's not actually happening. That's the tapo cameras. Do you remember when I did that experiment where I was shaking, or Stacey was shaking the camera around it backyard, and I was stood there because the night before the tapo camera had started shaking when I was sleepwalking, and it looked like it was distorting reality. That's kind of what happens because these cameras are poor quality. They have like a crap buffer, and compression, and it's in low light, so it sees things, but then like it smudges them because it can't process it quick enough. So the object you see, there's two of them clearly there, but the smudge, that's just the camera, being crap. And then a lot of people often, ask like, when that shoots by, why does it just suddenly disappear at end of its thing? Yeah, and that's when the camera like rebuffs itself. Every few frames it buffs, and gets tries to get a clearer image. So like that last frame, what you're probably seeing now, where it fades a bit and then just completely disappears. That's just how the camera works because it like smudges things like the backyard when the camera was being shot. And just for show you an example, here is just the backyard in normal rainy conditions. and you know you can see the streaks on the rain, and like there's 3 drops what are marked. Like you just see the lines of them, and then they all disappear at the same time. It's just completely natural, but you know if you don't understand it, you just don't know. Like a lot of things that happen in the house with the tapo, you know, if we've got the camera in the kitchen, it sometimes makes it look like on the breakfast bar, you know, with the dots, it makes it look like the dots disappear and reappear. Or like this clip, I've literally just done this today, just for give you an example, like moving something super quick, it leaves like an imprint of it on wall, and that is how you know crap cameras work. There's been times where we've had activity and I've not put it in the video, you know, because sometimes it does look fake, but it really is just poor quality cameras. Like there's been multiple occasions where the stir has, you know, slammed shut or slammed open, and it leaves an imprint of it on opposite side where it started from, you know, until it does the buffer thing and like catches up and just disappears. But these, you know, that example there in the kitchen, you see me shut the cupboard quick, but you still see the imprint of it on wall, and then it just vanishes. But back to the footage now, that to me, the fact that I saw them with my own eyes, um, the camera in the back saw them. Yeah, it doesn't. They look bigger when I saw them, but that camera's, you know, wide angle. They was close, but I'm not sure. I'm just not sure what that is. I know in my head what I think it is, but I'm not saying it. But a little later, like you'll be going back into footage now. Like something happens in kitchen. I think that was about 20 minutes after what you see in the sky.